ever have those days where you feel like nothing is working for you? You feel like, why am I doing this? How much longer is it going to take? Nothing's working. Everybody's insulting me. Everybody's making me feel horrible. Yeah, we all have. So today, I'm going to remind you that you can get through anything. Remember, stay encouraged. So why do I want to talk about encouragement? Well, recently I realized that some of the people that I support don't really support me. And what I mean is there are people who I have, supported for a very long time. I have followed. I have really, felt a connection to, enjoyed their work or what they're about, what they, speak about, what they do. And I'm always one to promote those people that I believe in. And I realized that the feelings weren't being reciprocated. It really put me down because, not that I was looking for validation from anyone, but it's nice to know that the people you support also support you. And yeah, it really brought me down. Now, there are definitely amazing people in my life who support me, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you, and I appreciate those that support me. And, it hit me. I was just thinking, and it hit me that I don't need validation from any of those people. All I need is validation from God, because that's who I have to prove myself to. And, as long as my heart is good and my intentions are in the right place, I'll be great. These people that I support who don't exactly support me back, I was tempted to stop supporting them, to stop, sharing things about them. But, that's not me. That's just not who I am. Maybe I just don't fit into their grand scheme of awesomeness. They may be in mine, but I might not be in theirs. And that's okay, Maybe that's something else for me to strive to just be more awesome. But whatever the case may be, So I am all for supporting those, even though they don't support me, but that's okay. But I'm going to stay encouraged and know that I'm doing what I love. I'm sharing what I love, and I'm hopefully showing something to someone else. I want to be that person that they can say, hey, Monica, she's a great resource. She might know somebody, or she might have a great idea about something. I mean, why not, right? So I'm just going to continue to be me, continue to share, despite whether or not it comes back to me. One of the biggest things that discourages me is my weight. Now, I have struggled with weight for my entire life. Even as a child, I remember, my mom being like, hey, I'll get you a whole new wardrobe when you lose weight. But it's easier said than done, right? So for me, it's just been a struggle for forever. When I was younger, I felt really bad about myself. I got teased in school. Thankfully, for the majority of high school, I was more of a slim size, even though I was nowhere near skinny. But at least I was to deal with the weight issues like I did before. But as soon as I got out of high school, went to college, the weight started coming back. And, years and years went by, and I just let it define me and make me feel horrible. I waited forever to look nice and try and make myself feel better just because it's me. It doesn't matter where I am, I should still feel good about myself. And so it took me years to realize it and years to get there. So if this is something you're struggling with, just know that you don't have to wait until the weight is off to get together. You can get yourself together now. Look nice. There are tons of places that have clothing for plus size people. It's huge now. The industry is growing. People are seeing that those dollars are just as good as anybody else's. So make sure you look out for that stuff. I truly believe not everybody's meant to be skinny, and that's perfectly okay. But if it's in you and you feel like you're not in yourself like me, then make some efforts towards it. I always feel like there's like a slim person inside of me. And, I just got to find her in there. I had a taste of it for like 3 or 4 years. So I want it back. I want to be there. And so it's always in my mind. Now, a lot of people who are close to me or sort of close to me think that I have it completely together. And even those who aren't close to me think that. But the reality is I'm just like you. I wasn't always as clear-minded as I am right now. I'm going to tell you a little bit of my story. So I was brought up in a home where I pretty much had whatever I wanted. Both of my parents were teachers, and they provided a great living for us, even though, teachers aren't paid the most in the world. But, the two of them together provided for me and my sister. And, I was great in school, I had great grades, and I got a full scholarship to college. So I went to college my first year, and I totally bombed. It was horrible. Like, I had fun, I partied all the time, but my grades were horrible. And I was put on academic probation, and I thought I could come back. I would be great. I was ready. I was ready to get myself together and not waste this opportunity. Well, I ended up meeting somebody, and I believed what he told me. And I don't want to blame him for the life that followed, but I blame myself for being naive, and I blame myself for losing my place with God. And what happened was the next 5 or 6 years were horrible. I lived from couch to couch. I didn't have any money. I didn't have any food. I had, little job here, a little job there. Sometimes it was great for like a day or two, and then other times it was just horrible. I lost touch with my family. I stopped talking to a lot of people. My friends that I made my first year of college, I lost them, to this day, I wish that they were still in my life, because they were great people and they've gone to do great things, which is amazing. I struggled for all those years, and it was an abusive relationship, mentally and physically. It was a horrible time, and I thought nothing can be worse than this. How will I ever get out of this? And one day, I prayed. I just prayed. I prayed to find answers. I prayed to get out of it. I prayed to, find my way. And I kid you not, within the month, I met the man that I would marry. And it was amazing. And the way I met him was I went into a store with this guy that I was with for all those years, living horribly. And I think about that, and I think about it, and I try to tell people, and it's like, no matter what you're going through, God is setting you up for something. And I just look at it, I was being set up to meet the man I was going to marry, and to learn from the past. And maybe I'm supposed to share this with you. Maybe I'm supposed to share it with somebody, and just know that, there's a way out. There is an end to your trouble and to your suffering. There is an end to it. I have come out of that, and it was amazing. And the way I met him was I went into a store with this guy that I was with for all those years, living horribly. And I think about that, and I think about it, and I try to tell people, and it's like, no matter what you're going through, God is setting you up for something. And I just look at it, I was being set up to meet the man I was going to marry, and to learn from the past. And maybe I'm supposed to share this with you. Maybe I'm supposed to share it with somebody, and just know that, there's a way out. There is an end to your trouble and to your suffering. There is an end to it. I have come out of that and met a man who loves God and who loves me and who treats me great, and we have a wonderful life together. And, I go through rough periods. We all do. But, we come out of it and we move forward and make the best of what we have. So with all that being said, look at me today. Today, I have a photography business. I have found something that I love to do. Today, I have a wonderful husband. Today, I have on bright pink lipstick and don't even care. Today, I'm happy. Today I am moving forward. Today I'm staying encouraged. Today I am working on losing this weight. Today I'm working on getting in shape. Today I am working on getting my life where I want it to be. And I'm staying encouraged that every small step I take is going to make a huge difference in the end. It's all going to work out, and it's going to work out for you.